We will continue now where we have left in our previous video. We were discussing about the chromatin material. So when you cut open a cell, you would find you would find this type of the structure is present inside the cell. This structure is known as the chromatin material. Okay, this chromatin material is converted into the chromosomes, which are the rod shaped structure when the cell is about to divide. So this chromatin material is visible as the entangled mass of the thread like structures, and when cell is about to divide, this chromatin material is condensed into the chromosomes. Okay, the nucleus is the control house of the cell. It controls all the activities. It plays a central role in the cellular reproduction. It plays a very important role along with the environment in determining the ways how the cell will develop and what function it will perform during its maturity. Okay, so the environment also plays an important role. Let us, for example, this is a this is a cell, and this cell would become the red blood cell. So this cell now do not have any protein for its function. So as its fate is defined, this cell has to become the red blood cell. The nucleus present inside this cell would would direct it to form the many proteins, for example hemoglobin in our case, and other things, so that this cell would become the red blood cell, and all the requirements would be present in it, and all this function all this function is performed by the nucleus direct the chemical activities of the cell. Nucleus allowed, like for in our case, nucleus causes the formation of the hemoglobin inside the cell, and after that this cell is converted into the red blood cell. Okay, in this conversion only two things play the important role. First is the nucleus and second is the environment. On the basis of the presence of the nuclear membrane or not, we divided the cells into the two types. One is the prokaryotic cell and second is the eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell have poorly defined nuclear membrane, while the eukaryotes have the proper nuclear membrane. Let us assume this is a bacterial cell, and bacterial cell is the example of the prokaryotes. Okay, bacterial cells also have the cell wall. This is a bacterial cell, and and the and its genetic material lies inside the cell in an area which is known as the nucleoid. Okay, this genetic material otherwise is enclosed in the nuclear membrane, but in the prokaryotes nuclear membrane is not present. So it is present like in the cytoplasm, and no membrane is enclosing it. But it doesn't mean that it will spread throughout the cytoplasm. It is also not that it is always present in a small region, and that region where the genetic material is present without any membrane is known as the nucleoid region. Okay, so in other way we can say that nucleoid is the nucleus of the prokaryotic cell. So while in the eukaryotes while in the eukaryotes, this is the plasma membrane, this is the nucleus, and inside the nucleus, uh, like chromatin threads are present. Okay, and nuclear membrane is present, which is enclosing it and separating it from the other compartments. The prokaryotes also lack any membrane bound organelle. There is no membrane bound organelle present in the prokaryotes, while the eukaryotes have membrane bound organelles like mitochondria, etc. Viruses do not have any membrane, and that's why they don't show any characteristics of the life. This is the difference between the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell are small in the size. They are like eukaryotic are little bit bigger in the size. Their nuclear region do not have any nuclear membrane and known as the nucleoid. While the nuclear region well defined होता है and they are surrounded by a nuclear membrane. Only single chromosome is present in the prokaryotic cell, while in the eukaryotes more than one chromosome is present. Membrane bound cell organelles are the absent, and the eukaryotes membrane bound cell organelles are present. Many cell organelles are present inside the cell which perform many functions, and help the cells to perform its function. So first one is the endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is the membrane bound tubes and the sheet, and like it looks like the long tubules and the vesicles. There are two types of the endoplasmic reticulum. First one is the RER and second one is the SER. Take some RER contain the ribosomes, while the SER do not contain the ribosomes. Because of the presence of the ribosomes on RER, it synthesizes the proteins, while SER synthesizes the lipids. Okay. As our plasma membrane is made up of the proteins and the lipids, the endoplasmic reticulum play an important role in the membrane biogenesis. Because of the presence of the endoplasmic reticulum, the like this endoplasmic reticulum, it serves as the channel for the transport of molecules between the various regions of the cytoplasm and from between the cytoplasm and the nucleus. Okay, like this is the nucleus, and and in the continuity with the nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum is present, so the transport of substances between the nucleus and the endoplasmic reticulum can take place. In the liver cells of the vertebrates, smooth endoplasmic reticulum plays a very important role in detoxifying many poisons and drugs. Like this question comes many times in the exam. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum play an important role in detoxifying the poisons and the drugs. Another topic is the Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus is present near the endoplasmic reticulum. The proteins which are synthesized by the RER is then transferred into the Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus make some changes in those proteins and then send it to their specific destination. This Golgi apparatus is made up of the parallelly arranged structure known as the systems. Okay. Golgi apparatus is involved in the storage, modifications, and the packaging of the products in the vesicles, like the lipids and the proteins from the endoplasmic reticulum gets into the Golgi, and the Golgi modifies that proteins, that lipids, and it also package them and package them in the vesicles so that it could be transported to its different locations. In some cases, complex sugar may be made from the simple sugars in the Golgi apparatus, and it is also involved in the formation of the lysosomes. Camillo Golgi discovered the Golgi apparatus and he gave his name to it. Lysosomes are the membrane bound sac which are filled with the digestive enzymes. This is the lysosome and it is filled with the digestive enzymes. Okay. The enzymes are made by the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Lysosomes are the waste disposal system of the cell, and like for example, if the cell doesn't require anything, it is disposed in the lysosome, and the lysosomal enzymes destroy it by its enzymes. Okay. Lysosomes are able to do this type of the digestion because they contain very powerful digestive enzymes which are capable of breaking down all the organic materials. And if during the disturbance in the cellular metabolism some or the cell is damaged, lysosomes may burst out and the enzymes come out from these vesicles and they digest the own cells. Therefore they are known as the suicidal bag of the cell. Okay, so that's all for the today, students. Have a nice day.